الشيطان الرجيم إن الحمد لله نستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا ورسوله. All praises are for God. We seek guidance and forgiveness from Him. We also seek refuge in Him from the evils of our own selves. Whoever God guides, no one can misguide. Whoever God lets go astray, no one can guide. We testify that there is no God but God, and we testify that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is God's servant and messenger. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Believers, fear Allah as He should be feared, and see that you do not die save in the state of submission to Allah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق من زوجها وبث منها رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. O men, fear your Lord who created you from a single being, and out of it created its mate, and out of the two spread many men and women. Fear Allah in whose name you plead for rights, and heed the ties of kinship. Surely Allah is ever watchful over you. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. O believers, fear Allah and say the right thing. Allah will make your conduct or affairs whole and sound, and will overlook your errors. Whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger has indeed attained to a great success. This is the treasured sermon performed by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the occasion where he officiated the marriage, and by retelling this sermon, I would like to invite everyone, especially this bride and the groom, to a life of faithfulness, mutual love, kindness and responsibility. And my prayers are from Allah to guide the newly wedded couple, as well as everyone present here and all our Muslim brothers and sisters, to be as much as possible follow the right path, the path of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as shown and exhibited by his actions. Ameen.
Now begins the most important part of all of our journeys in the past few days, the beginning of the agreement of the nikah. I'm going to provide a little bit of context here, so you understand, the both of you, what you are agreeing to and what this moment means, and also to welcome any members of our audience here from different cultures and traditions to participate to understanding as well. The nikah is a formal binding contract considered an integral part of an Islamic marriage and outlines the rights and the responsibilities of the groom and bride and other parties involved in the marriage proceedings. The nikah is sunnah, meaning it's part of the prophetic tradition. And the nikah is an act of worship as well. And so we are here at a place of worship to officiate this act of worship and the sunnah of the Rasul of Allah. Now I said it is a binding contract, so you should know This binding contract is bound with your relationship to each other and to God. If you want to enjoy the benefits and guarantees of marriage in the United States legal system, you should register it in your place of residence. So this is purely a religious, and in our understanding and in our priorities, the most important contract one can have is between two hearts in the presence of the community that has cultivated and celebrated many of your successes to this date and wish you well for your future, inshallah. The parts of this nikah include a contractual agreement. This is done in many traditions, in many Muslim societies, in slight differences, but the core is an agreement drawn up that the bride and the groom's parties find appropriate and would welcome. And in our case, Mariam and Amir have done a lot of preparation. They've drawn from some of the best, most recent nikah advice from masajid in the United States and from the UK, and written and modified some of their contract to themselves. And they have found it acceptable. And so I have also confirmed with them prior to this proceeding that Mariam has accepted the gift or mahar offered by Amir to have this marriage. The next parts of the nikah are having at least 2 witnesses and the presence of the wali of the bride. And so we have, alhamdulillah, not just 2, but we have 4 witnesses here today, which are the parents of both bride and groom, and the wali of the bride, which is my father. The wali is the guardian of the bride, and that is my father or her father. Same thing. Excuse me. So, if we may begin, if you will follow along, we will begin in the name of God. Bismillah, in the name of God.
Bismillah.
Do you, Amir Vajid, agree that Mariam Hussain should be your wedded wife and that you will honor, love, and respect her and be faithful to her in conformity with the law and will of Almighty God Allah?
I do.
Bismillah. Do you, Mariam Hussain, agree that Amir Vajid should be your wedded husband and that you will honor, love, and respect him and be faithful to him in conformity with the law and the will of Almighty God Allah?
I do.
Bismillah. O Lord of Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them all, accept our thanks, make Amir and Mariam, their families and kin, and all this company celebrate joyfully the gift of love and the good world that is the work of your hand, God Allah. Ameen. Welcome the newly wedded marriage of Amir and Mariam. is a joining of two hearts. In our faith, the condition of our heart is the foundation of our identity. And it's the foundation of our identity and our dignified individual and shared existence. And thus, the conditions of our hearts are the basis of God's prophetic religion as well. What does this mean? God's religion is based on the fundamental and perpetual acts of conscious submission to the divine presence and order of Almighty God. Thus, our self-aware and conscious efforts to improve the conditions of our heart, which we may know in our modern sensibilities as mindfulness training and emotional intelligence, continue to evidence this fundamental truth of our and many religions, that seeking passage to our Creator is the purpose of our existence, and binding in good partnerships with the good-hearted is paramount in pursuing a dignified existence. There is no more important and impactful act of heart's binding than that of marriage, a sacred sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and we are expected to not avoid or postpone marriage out of earthly ambitions or worldly fears. As marriage is, as many of us in our varied and diverse Islamic and Muslim tradition have heard many a times, marriage is half of the execution of our faith, or more simply, it is half our deen. Because marriage requires competence, born of courage, but sustained by merciful patience and faithful diligence. In the sacred passages read by my father, which were often recited on the occasion of marriages during the Prophet's time, we are implored to ask for taqwa, no less than 4 times in those passages. The significance of being asked to be in a state or to achieve taqwa is a recognition that sound and stable kinships can be established, and the effort to do so must always stem from the belief in God's everlasting presence, and the fear of earning His displeasure, and the pursuit of seeking His mercy and His blessings. So what is taqwa? Taqwa is the concept with no clear equivalent in the English language, but it can be translated broadly to a state of piety born of the consciousness and mindfulness of God, the state of piety born of consciousness and mindfulness of God's constant presence, which enables us to live with a constant seeking of His guidance, seeking of His support, and seeking of His protection for our individual and collective good. The importance of seeking a state of taqwa is the priority, of course, of all believers, but implored by God and His messenger on this occasion as well, to the newly joined couple, because 2 hearts must be bound by love and mercy, and God is the sacred source of everlasting mercy. Today, Amir and Mariam have committed to journey in this life as one, and to continue their journey by seeking the blessings and protection of God. And on this day, as I appreciate not only this beautiful union between 2 wonderful families, I am also moved because this is my beloved little sister. I have been blessed, of course, with wonderful siblings and great community here. We are officiating this wedding at the masjid, that we were raised in, that life has come and life has gone from in terms of births and funerals. So I am also very reflective at this moment of the fact, the journey that I've had with my little sister. Our journey started in India. When she was tiny, I was a little bit older. But most of our growth, maturity, and our personalities formed here in this wonderful city and in this wonderful institution that we're sitting under right now. And one of the key things that strikes me that I wanted to speak very personally about very briefly is that God implores us again and again that we're on a journey. This journey ends when our life comes to end, and then we meet our Creator. And so our purpose, singularly, which is difficult to constantly remember, but we are implored to constantly tether ourselves to, is reaching our final destination in the the most beautiful, in the most beautified state that we can be in. And of course, that's the beauty of our spirit, but also not only our personality, but as I started off with the purity of our hearts. And in this marriage, I am in a sense saying goodbye to my little sister, but not all of it. But the part that I'm saying goodbye to in a sense is that wonderful person I've seen grow from a little girl in India that I once tickled so much when she was a baby that she ended up being overwhelmed and started to cry. And I'm sure I've done a little bit more of that. I have a bit of an interesting dynamic with my beautiful little sister, where we have grown also together in our intellectual pursuits. We are both spending a lot of time in university in our professional sense right now, but the more precious part of that accidental journey is that I've had a chance to journey with her, not only in the act of growing with her, but also literally traveling with her and seeing her expand her horizons. And to make this part of my thought come full circle, I shall say, it has been both an honor and a privilege for her to introduce us to Mr. Amir Vajid's family, and who we've had the wonderful occasion of getting to know over the past several months. And so I want to personally, as a brother of Mariam, and also a brother of Amir now, to wish them the most personal and hearty congratulations, and wish for a continued journey of perfection towards God in this life and in the next. Amen.
Shining in the setting sun like a pearl upon the ocean. Come and feel me, oh feel me. Shining in the setting sun like a pearl upon the ocean. Come and heal me, oh heal me. Thinking about the love we're making and a life we're sharing. Come and feel me, oh feel me. Shining in the setting sun like a pearl upon the ocean. Come and feel me, come on heal me.
जो तू भी मेरा मेरा तेरा जो इकरार हुआ, तो क्यों ना मैं भी कह दूं हुआ मुझे भी प्यार हुआ।
तेरा होने लगा हूँ, होने लगा हूँ, जब से मिला हूँ। तेरा होने लगा हूँ, होने लगा हूँ, जब से मिला हूँ। Shining in the setting sun like a pearl upon the ocean. Come and feel me, oh feel me. Shining in the setting sun like a pearl upon the ocean. Come and heal me, oh heal me. वैसे तो मन मेरा पहले भी रातों में अक्सर ही चाहत के हाँ सपने संजोता था। पहले भी धड़कन ये धुन कोई गाती थी, पर अब जो होता है वो पहले न होता था।
हुआ है तुझे जो भी मुझे भी इस बार हुआ, तो क्यों ना मैं भी कह दूं हुआ मुझे भी प्यार हुआ।
तेरा होने लगा हूँ, होने लगा हूँ, जब से मिला हूँ। तेरा होने लगा हूँ, होने लगा हूँ, जब से मिला हूँ।
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Congratulations, Mariam and Amir. You guys had a starting good life. you and your family. Welcome to Cleveland families. And your dad worked with me, and then me and him as a friends. Long time, about 10 years. And then I'm the best friend for him. We make iftar every day in the Ramzan, month of Ramzan. Your daddy and me. And we are work on the same place. On the PNC. Used to be National City, now the PNC. Good luck and start your good life. Okay, take care of your husband and you take care him and he take care of you. This was our life all about. Okay, or as your uncle, I'm giving the few words. I hope you enjoy your life. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Hey Mariam and Amir, I'm here at your beautiful wedding. Such a gorgeous venue. I had a great time. I wish you guys the best of luck. You guys are so good together. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy to call you my friend Mariam, and you too now, Amir. And looking forward to see you guys grow in this beautiful marriage together in San Diego.
Best wishes to Mariam and Amir. Inshallah, many years of love and happiness for you two, and may the two of you come closer together for the sake of Allah. Ameen.
Congratulations to you guys. It's our pleasure to be here attending your wedding. We really enjoyed. Just look at us, 25 years and going, 26 years and going, and time just flies. The only thing is, Amir, just say yes all the time, and it'll all be fine. Remember that. And Sarah, do you have anything to say?
Always accept the yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay, have fun, guys, and inshallah, we will come and inshallah visit you guys sometime in San Diego, and hope to see you guys there. So have fun, enjoy, and congratulations once again.
We're very happy for you. We had a great time in Cleveland celebrating your nuptials, and obviously I'm not here without my wife, Damina, and so she sends her regards as well. We wish you all the best, great time, and hope seeing much of you two in the future.
Assalamu alaikum, Amir and Mariam. It has been a great pleasure to see you getting married, and especially meeting Amir. And he is an amazing person. And I'm sure you both will have a wonderful time in life together. Inshallah, all our du'as are there for you, and may Allah make you the best couple, and inshallah the happiest time in life. Thank you.
And in addition to that, my dua is that may Allah Ta'ala accept the dua of your parents. The parents' dua is a great dua, and that's all I wish. All the best to you. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن آياته أن خلقكم من تراب ثم إذا أنتم بشر تنتشرون ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف سنتكم وألوانكم إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. And of His signs is that He created you from dust. Then suddenly you were human beings dispersing throughout the earth. And of His signs is that He created for you from yourselves partners that you may find tranquility in them, and He replaced between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who give thought. And of His signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth and the diversity of your languages and your colors. Indeed, in that are signs for those of knowledge. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure and Allah's blessings and mercy that we are all gathered here to witness the wedding of my daughter, beloved daughter, to celebrate beloved daughter's wedding. It is the most joy
It's the most joyous occasion, joyful occasion. And we are very happy that she is being married to one of the best, wonderful gentlemen here. And we are very proud and happy to be with the family. Wonderful. We are very, very blessed to have this beautiful family as Mariam's in-laws. And we welcome all, and we are very happy to spend these beautiful moments with us. Thank you so much.
Well, there's no doubt that we have got the best son-in-law, and at the same time, Vajid's family has got the best daughter-in-law. I'm sure nobody can deny that. Anyway, I welcome Vajid's family and the extended families and all our friends and relatives in Cleveland on this joyful vacation for sharing all our happiness and offering the blessings for the newly wedded couple. Thanks again, and please enjoy the program coming up forward. Hold on. On this blessed and happy occasion, I'd like to offer my sincere thanks to Almighty Allah for all of the blessings that we have been receiving and we are going to receive, which is never ending. The process continues. And I would also like to make a fatherly and parental dua for the newly wedded couple. Inshallah, Allah would definitely give happiness to our newly wedded Amir Vajid and Mariam Hussain.
Assalamu alaikum. Many of you know me as the youngest brother of the bride Mudassir. I joke about it a lot, but I think it's fairly self-evident who the favorite child is. I prepared a few words. I gave a speech at my brother's wedding, but I kind of winged it, so this time I wrote it down. Salam, I am Mudassir, the youngest brother of the bride. For many of you, the last time you saw me was when I was a rambunctious and irritating little troublemaker. I still am, just less rambunctious. Mariam can attest. In fact, there's probably no one that knows me better than Mariam. At 1 year and 2 months my senior, she's always been a protective guardian, whether I wanted it or not. In elementary school, it was her reputation that kept me on track. All the teachers knew and loved her, and when they got me, I guarantee most of them thought, what happened to this one? In middle school and high school, we were in the same math class year after year. She'd know when I got C's on my quizzes. She'd know when I didn't do my homework. There was no hiding from her watchful eye. In fact, if you didn't know me better, you'd think we were fraternal twins with how much we'd compete against each other. Mariam, remember when I snuck out to go to a concert you wanted to go to and you ratted me out? I do. Then when we got to college, completely coincidentally, we ended up renting apartments right next to each other. It was the worst. I couldn't get away with any of the nonsense I wanted to at that age. In my 26 years, she's been helping me fix my screw-ups with a smile on her face and love in her heart for probably the first 20. Now looking back, I know every one of these things were God-giving blessings, even if I didn't see it then, because if she weren't there, who knows what the type of man I'd be today. I had a guardian and a mentor in Mariam since the day I was born, protecting me from the well-deserved punishments of my parents, the bullying of school kids, and the torment of the outside world, while serving as a constant reminder of the type of person I should aspire to be. She was a perfect child mostly because Paya and I had dibs on all the family screw-ups, so she had to be. Her life has not been an easy one, not only as a brown Muslim girl in a society that didn't necessarily welcome it, but also because she was an older sister to all of us, time after time, from me to Api to Paya, to our cousins and our nephews and nieces. She has given us confidence, she has given us her insight, and she has given us her kindness, and I can only hope that I was half of that to her. Many of you know this to be a self-evident truth, that there is no love quite like the love of a sister. I'm so proud to see it in others, such as my cousins, Sumaya, Aisha, Saima, Husna, and to see it in others who see you as a role model also. I stand before you, proud brother. Today is a celebration of all of us because we can sleep soundly knowing that even though our family is spread across the country, she has chosen a partner for herself that shares these qualities of caring and respect and of loving one another. Although this doesn't mean life is miraculously on easy mode, it means that you each now have a firm rock to lean on and support each other. Difficult times will come, as that is a test that God has made this life, but I encourage you to seek shelter and peace in the other, guidance and direction from the Quran, and support from our family to overcome these hardships and rise above it stronger and anew, and build your own families. Today we join two good, decent, honest, hardworking Muslim families that want only the best for Mariam and Amir, and I ask that each of you keep them in your du'as for a long and happy marriage that reflects the same values and ethics that our parents bestowed upon us and their parents upon them, all the way to the time of the great prophets of old. The end was just please join with me and seek prayers so that they can have a long and fulfilling marriage. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all once again to the nikah. Your girl is back. So I just wanted to share a quick story about Mariam Api and I growing up. So she was like one of my best friends growing up, and one funny little story that I remember is visiting her at that Delmont Avenue house. The real OGs are going to remember that place. And I just remember looking at her one day and going, Mariam Api, I wish you were a boy so I could marry you. Now, that didn't happen, but alhamdulillah, thanks, all praise is due to the Most High. You found your actual man. Amir Bhai, I'm so glad you're part of the family now, so congratulations to you too, and thank you for being my big sister. She would have accepted, for the record, my marriage proposal. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So, yes, I am the cousin from California, or one of the cousins from California. I am originally from the Bay, but now I moved down to San Diego, not too far down the street from Mariam Api, actually. Mariam Api has a very, very, very special place in my heart, not only because she's my first cousin, but also because we share a lot of things in common. A lot of the time I feel like we're the same person, and like neither of us really even realize it. We're thinking the same thing a lot of the time, and we'll both accidentally say the exact same thing at the same time, and we'll just look at each other and we're like, whoa, what just happened? And so growing up, my siblings and I, we didn't really know what it was like to have immediate family super close by, because we're all the way out in California. The rest of our family's either in the Midwest or in the West Coast or in Canada, or abroad in India. So when Mariam Api told our family that she was going to be moving all the way out to California, I was so, so excited. And it just so happened that I was going to be moving down to San Diego too. So once I found out that I was moving, I told Mariam Api. She helped me out with everything. And actually, the first night that I moved down to San Diego, my siblings and I, we met Amir Bhai. And Amir Bhai, from like the first night that we met you, I knew that you were the perfect match for Mariam Api. You were such a genuine and kind and selfless soul. You're always there helping me a lot of the time. My car breaks down a lot. I get into an accident on the highway and I hit a random couch on the freeway, and Amir Bhai's there. And Amir Bhai and Mariam Api actually also helped me move into my new apartment, which was not an easy task. So I'm very, very thankful for you too. Also, side note, Amir Bhai, when you pulled up in your Tesla that first night, I knew you were also a perfect match for Mariam Api. Love you both, and I wish you all the best in your future together.
Sorry. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm going to try and keep it short. I had this prepared for the walima. I'm going to shorten it down for you all.
I wanted to first just congratulate you both. We feel so blessed to have you in the family. Congratulations to you both, Mariam. You're Amir's wife, but you're also our sister. You're my parents' daughter. We couldn't have asked for a better sister than you. We couldn't have imagined someone like you, honestly. Someone who's so compassionate and loving and selfless and sweet and caring and just intelligent and wise and insightful and beautiful. We feel so incredibly blessed to have you in our family. So thank you for being you and for somehow choosing Amir. Amir's great. We love Amir. We love Amir a lot, but we really love you too. And you both complement each other so beautifully. I know you're going to build such a beautiful married life together. You can already see, mashallah, it's been beautiful, Amir, to witness your growth and transformation over the years. You know, we grew up with Amir as, you know, he's the middle child between two sisters, and I remember as a young child, you know, I'd have friends over and he'd be knocking at the door trying to get in and play with us, and I'm sorry, we always kept you out. But to, you know, see that little boy turn into this amazing young man who's responsible and loving and caring and thoughtful, and to start to witness some of your own spiritual journey too has been an honor for me. And I know, Mariam, you're a part of that for him, and it's been beautiful to see the way that you help each other grow in your faith, grow closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the Prophet ﷺ, and to his family and all those around him. And it's beautiful to see you building this foundation together that I know is going to get you through all the good times and the hardships that, you know, as Mudassir was saying, comes with the dunya. Life comes with all its ups and downs, and I know that the foundation you're building together is going to get you through them because you show so much love and compassion and care for one another. You are just so selfless, and you compromise and you communicate, and all the things that are required in a beautiful and healthy marriage. And I know you're going to continue to cultivate those qualities together and build a beautiful life together. Alicia, do you want to add stuff?
I will not keep it sentimental because then I will start crying. So I'm just going to keep it short. And the fun part is, as Elia said, we'll be speaking more next week at the Walima, where I'll be kind of roasting you a little bit. So be ready for that, Amir. So I just wanted to say, you know, Mariam, when Amir told us about you, you could just see the biggest glimmer in his eyes. Sorry. And the moment that I met you.
Okay, it's okay. I'll take over. She really likes you. I got it. Okay, you got it. I got
it. This is why I don't go sentimental. Okay, the moment that I met you, I knew you were the perfect match for Amir. And I'm so glad to call you my sister. I'm gonna keep it in that.
I'm gonna finish us out. We love you.
And Amir, you're one of the most genuine, sincere person that I know. And for as far and as long as I've known you, you've been so helpful, positive, kind, and very selfless. Like, you just do everything out of your way to help everybody else but yourself. No, but you know, he's responsible in everything. So, but sometimes you can be a little bit of a ball of nervousness. So, Mariam, I hope you can help him keep his head on his shoulder and anchor him down a little bit. So, yeah. So, congratulations, you two, and I hope you two a happy and prosperous future.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So back in college, almost 10 years ago, freshman year of college, Mariam and I took a freshman seminar class together on Islam. I know, easy A, right? We were partners. We were partners on our final paper, and Mariam, being the hardworking, responsible person she is, she finished her part of the paper and sent it to me, where it sat in my email for 1 day, 2 days, a week, a couple more days after that. So Mariam, after holding it in for almost a decade, I can finally admit this to you now, that I never submitted that paper. Yeah. But Allah really seems to love you, Mariam, because if you remember, we ended up getting an A on our transcript anyway. So I don't know how that happened. But Mariam is a very special person, and blessings really seem to follow her. And if your life with her is anything like mine has been, I feel that things will always find a way to work out for the two. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Sundas. I am Mariam's friend. I have known Mariam for almost 20 years now, and I thought I knew her really, really well. However, we were at her bridal shower on Friday, and we played this game called How Well You Know the Bride, and I somehow managed to come in last place. So tonight is my chance to redeem myself. Mariam and I grew up in neighboring cities, going to Sunday school together, seeing each other at parties, and going over each other's houses over the weekends when we could. I can't pinpoint exactly when Mariam and I became friends, but I do remember a time when I questioned why I was friends with Mariam. You see, Mariam has a very goofy and mischievous side, and sometimes it can be really fun and you have a really great time. Sometimes it's not a lot of fun. So I'm going to share a story about the latter. She knows what's coming, okay. One day I was at Mariam's house, and we were just hanging out, and we were in her room, and I don't know what exactly we were doing, but we were just talking and just having a good time, and Mariam kind of brought this little stick out. It was a baton, and she's like, hey, look at this. I was like, oh, that's nice, and I kind of just like turned my attention to something else, and all of a sudden, from the corner of my eye, I see this baton coming towards me, and Mariam literally took the baton and hit me with it. And she did it like multiple times, and I'm standing there looking at her like, Mariam, seriously, what's happening? And Mariam is just laughing like crazy. Like, she just is like enjoying seeing me standing there in pain and just like suffering, and she's having the time of her life. So to this day, neither of us really know what was going on that day. Like, I mean, it's just such a mystery. But what I'm so thankful for is that we both stuck around together and have cultivated our friendship to what it is today. I'm gonna cry. I look up to Mariam in so many aspects of her life. She is incredibly driven, intelligent, kind, silly, and loyal. You know, Mariam moved all the way out to California to pursue her dreams, and often, you know, when you go to do something that you love, it often comes with a lot of pushback, and there's a lot of obstacles, and a lot of times people don't understand the choices that you make. But one thing Mariam has taught me time again is that doing what you are afraid of, moving out of your comfort zone, and taking risks make life worthwhile. Amir, welcome to our family friend. You make our Mariam so happy, and we couldn't have asked for a better partner for her. And to you both, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shower you both with blessings and unite you in goodness. Ameen, and congratulations. Should I tell the story? Congratulations, thank you.
everybody. Assalamu alaikum. I just want to say, oh my God, I'm not going to start crying just yet. Amir Bhai, thank you guys for being so welcoming to my cousin. And I'm going to come visit you guys very soon, inshallah. Best of luck for everything you have. All my duas and all my love. Good luck, you guys.
प्यारे बेटे आमिर को और मरियम बेटी को बहुत बहुत शादी मुबारक हो हम सब आंटियों की तरफ से बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the best happiness, health and iman and success, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make you the coolness of eyes of both sets of parents and use you in his way to benefit humanity and the ummah. And we have so high hopes with both of you. Lots of loves and duas from all aunties.
Congratulations. Assalamu alaikum, Mariam and Amir. Congratulations to you guys. I'm excited to be here. I wish you guys the best in San Diego and wherever else your future might take you.
Congratulations, Mariam and Amir. I hope you guys have a wonderful married life. Congratulations on embarking on this journey. Amir makes a great bride, and I'm sure he'll make a great husband as well. I hope to see you all back in Seattle. Make sure you plan and visit us.
Congratulations, Mariam Didi and Amir Hussain. I hope you have a very amazing married life, and inshallah we'll visit you guys soon.
Congratulations and good luck. We love you.
Congratulations, Amir and Mariam. I had a big speech, but my cell phone died. So you're lucky I didn't bore anybody. But I'm going to wish you guys the most happiest, successful life. Love you.
Congratulations, Mariam and Amir. We're so happy that you were able to celebrate this amazing event. Thank you so much for inviting us and for allowing us to be a part of your life and a part of your very special day.
We wish you all the best in your future together, and we hope you guys come and visit us soon. We're literally not that far away, so please come.
We love you and we wish you all the best. Enjoy your honeymoon.